Hey guys, so before we get into today's video, I just want to send my prayers out on what's going on right now in LA, in New York, in Chicago, in Houston. I mean the whole entire country on what's going on of the ICE raids. I know it's really sad, I know it's really scary, and I know it's just really heartbreaking to see all these families getting separated and all these people getting arrested at work and at church, anywhere, you name it. But what can we do? All we have to do is get on our knees and pray so that we can God protect us, our people, and to all my land people. De todo. And also, what we gotta do is we also have to speak up for those who can't speak. Because at the end of the day, we're hardworking people. Somos Latinos, trabajamos muy duros. I just want to get all the information and the flyers so that way you guys know your rights and you can definitely send it to someone else. Know your rights. Don't open the door to ICE. Do not sign anything. And most importantly, have a lawyer ready with you. Me escucharon bien. Aquí voy a poner toda la información en mi description si quieren leer. I'll be putting everything on my description down below so that way you guys can know your rights. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. What is up YouTube? It's your boy Ricardo Ramirez and welcome back to my channel. Now I know it's been a minute since I haven't been on my channel, but today I'm finally back now and here with another topic. So yes, I have a perm now, but don't mind about that. But I'm gonna get a haircut pretty soon. But today I'm not gonna be doing any pranks. I wish I would, but I don't have any ideas. But this might be a little exploration I'm going to be doing because I'm going to be talking about two stories separately and it's the same topic. And if your For You page has been blown up about biohazard stores, this is what I'm going to talk about. In 2023 in University City, Missouri, there was a local grocery store named Seafood City Supermarket. Now, honestly guys, I also had no idea that this happened also recently, but like I said, it's been blown up all over my For You page. So the store only lasted for, I would say probably like a decade or so. I'm not too sure, but the owners decided to close down because I'm not sure they were going to bankruptcy, but they just said that it had to be shut down and then left it abandoned. Days passes by. Locals have complained that they would smell a horrible smell just right across the store and the city, the whole entire resident. So then they had to send up the inspection, and what they found was straight up like a horror movie. Broken glass and fish water, and also bugs, maggots, flies, and just you name it, just everything guys, everything. And honestly, that's just really crazy and shocking. And what else I forgot to mention is that there was food cans just blasted and even raw sewage just dripping out the ceiling. Shocking as well. And just the food just left there rot like for days, and especially all the vegetables and all the stuff that used to be really good is now expired, completely expired. But that building was so dangerous that it could not be torn down because it would make it even worse. So therefore they sent up cleanup crews and had to wear hazmat suits. And I don't know how long this took, but it took them at least probably days, weeks, or months. To this day, that exact same building is still abandoned, and a couple of stores that also used to be there are also closed. And honestly guys, that's just really shocking. And that store is just like couple of miles away. I'm not close from there because I live in a different state, but this happened in Missouri. And who knows what happened to the owner. And now let's get into story number two. In 1999 in Fort Worth, Texas, this was the exact same story I was talking about previously, and it was even disgusting, way disgusting than the previous story. There was a local grocery store named Mexia Supermarket, and I have no idea this even existed as well, but here's the full-on story. This store only lasted for at least a year because the store was going through bankruptcy, and the owners are still unknown. They're unknown individuals, and they only owned that store for, like I said, a year, and it was going through bankruptcy and just closed its doors. Weeks later passes by. Something terrifying happened that most people still do not know about. There was a horrible smell that poured into nearby homes, and it smelled like a dead body. That's what most locals said, and the residents. They also could not turn on their AC because the stench was going into the vents. And people say that if you walk by the building, they would give them headaches and suffocation. No matter, guys, that's just even terrifying to think about. They had to call the city and they had to call the inspection to check out the building. And as soon as they went there, knocked on the doors, they were shocked to see their own eyes. The ice cream are still melting in the aisles, milk in the dairy coolers, vegetables and fruits had run up. And most importantly, most shocking, the seafood and meat are still in the freezers and turned into black sludge. The city tried to find as many as people that can send up cleanup crews, but at least they found one that could just send them there. But at least they were really brave enough because they said that when they went there, it was like a horror movie. They sent up cleanup crews, they sent people with hazmats, and even one worker said he could not see his own eyes because the flies were just everywhere. And yes, guys, I forgot to mention that also animals were taken by rats, maggots, flies, and cockroaches were just taking over that store. There was no refrigeration, no ventilation, not even a warning sign. Just lock the doors and run away. Guys, I don't know why they would do this, but the owners, they just fled and they did not donate anything. And they should have done that, but I don't know why they would just leave everything behind there. So that building took them at least a month to clean that whole store up. And they couldn't even tore it down because that would be even dangerous because it would just blow away and make that smell probably go around the whole entire city. And no one wants that. No one does not want that to happen. This scene was really unreal. And it was also on a TV show in the History Channel called Life After People. But today, this is considered as lost media. Only a few clips made it into the show. And hopefully, there's just hopes that someone can still have the videos. We don't know who has it to this day, but we are just hoping to expect what else happened in Sacriest supermarket. The crazy part, to this day, that exact same building is now a Dollar General. The last question is, will y'all ever shop there? So guess what, guys? I made the bravest decision to go into that store and see how it looks like. And it's a Dollar General, and we're just gonna see how it looks like now, because honestly, guys, I'm actually terrified to walk there, but let's just hope everything goes well. So, let's go. Alright, guys, so I'm almost close to the building, and I'm nervous. I'm really nervous to walk into that building, but here goes nothing. Guys, no mames, I'm looking at the store right now. It's humongous. Alright, the moment y'all been waiting for, here it is. Sacriest supermarket where it once stood, and now it's a Dollar General. So as you guys can see, the sign says stores closing, so I think we gotta check before it closes because I do not want to miss this out, and I know y'all don't. So okay, so now I'm currently back home now, and unfortunately, as soon as I was gonna walk to the store, it was closed. It was just permanently closed. So I mean, it's alright. It's alright. Like, I'm not making it like a big deal about it because I mean, I would have wanted to see how it looks like, but I still won't get to see how the store looks like. But who knows what's next? What else is going to be put there? So now I just want to give you guys my side of the story, like when I walked into the store and how it looked like. When I was looking at the pictures of the store, it looked really small, like when you looked at the photos, but when you look in person in that building's like huge. It was humongous when I saw it for the first time. And thankfully, I didn't see anything like, scary or anything like horrifying. I didn't smell anything bad. The building, it's kind of like, old. You can just say it's just old. And to this day, guys, like I said, I had no idea this ever happened like around my area. And then I was also on Google because I was on my phone, researching the reviews. Sorry, guys, reviews. And someone said like, it was really good, but they noticed like they witnessed like a few things, like, they saw insects and flies, and they still smell like, all the rotten food that was still inside the store, which, to be honest with you guys, I'm not sure if it's still true, but they cleaned it, like the people in cleanup crews, like they had to clean that for like a whole month. To this day, guys, we still don't know like what really happened, but all we just know is that It was just a horrifying scene. And most likely this will be the very last time I'm ever going to talk about this on my channel, because you know, talking about like all these biohazard stores and like the buildings almost made me like just nauseous. And I was also eating McDonald's when I saw that on my For You page. I was like, I gotta put this food in the side. Like, I just couldn't eat. I couldn't even eat. By the way, y'all, make sure you comment out what else should I do, because I'm really interested in trying, like, you know, trying out new things like going on adventures or exploring or traveling, or probably maybe exploring like a haunted house. We'll just have to see what else is next. This includes for today's video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn your post notifications so you guys get to be notified for my next videos. And pretty soon I will be doing my very first giveaway coming up. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.